Previously on Legacy of Ash.
So we need to rob a train.
So what's the plan?
Train robbery.
Can we use our code names?
Come on, Box. Help me get this code from these bucket heads.
Le Fromp.
All right, we're all lined up.
Is this thing gonna hold me?
It held the basket just fine.
Ma'am, move along. How dare you?
How dare I what?
Come on, Box. We're done here. We now return to Legacy of Ash. Le Fromp.
I had to turn away so fast!
For Le Fromp?
Yeah.
Okay, that's done. That's what you should have done. So, exterior shot, there is a wide, breathtaking shot of the Corellian landscape. These jagged mountains off in the distance, the sun setting over the kind of peaks of them. There is a hypertrain floating almost in like invisible rails, very, very high above the land. There is this small ship flying right above it, and almost an imperceivable dot dangling below this ship. The camera cuts tighter, and it's kind of the underbelly of the Kobolt Krayt, and the captain is just very faintly audibly heard, just screaming with sheer excitement as she approaches the bottom of the train, or the train top. Remy, I'm going to need a piloting check from you to kind of line things up and balance it out. Now, this is going to be a much harder check because the captain, you're either going to like slam her into the wall or drop her on heavy or whatever. So it's going to be a very difficult check. The reason why it's even more difficult is because the wind coming off the train is going to start affecting your trajectory, your thrust and stuff like that.
Okay,
so,
like the draft winds going over.
Yep, this would be much easier with a co-pilot. Unfortunately, all hands on deck right now.
We're a little stretched thin.
I was going to say Kreeblik, actually.
No.
He's elsewhere.
Yeah, no, Kreeblik is like pulling on the stick against your will.
Punch him.
Yeah, and he's like, we're going to make the captain splat! And you just kind of shoo him away. So this is going to be an incredibly difficult. It's going to have an inherently a red in there. Okay, so I'm going to say 3 purples and a red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Captain, are you doing all right down there?
Yeah, I'm great.
I hear lots of screaming.
Oh, that's just me.
That's what I'm concerned about.
No, this is fun.
Anders looks over the edge and goes, because it's like you guys are in the air, right? Then there's a train pretty much hovering, and then there's this giant drop.
Flying
just
past it.
Straight like rivers and streams out of focus because the camera can't focus that.
Right.
Because it's so far away. So, so you don't have the setback anymore. You're really focused, right? So what's your dice pool looking like?
Okay. Well, since we're not chasing anymore, I don't get the boost either.
No.
But so it's 4 bad dice, 4 good dice.
Okay.
Remy, we need you to bring her in closer.
I'm working on
Here,
it.
it's okay.
And meanwhile, ship's comms are still open to the stuff below, and you
I
see
was
this
like,
argument
can you
roiling.
guys stop screaming in my ear?
But you say that right in front of the stormtroopers?
Yeah.
Can you guys stop screaming in my ear? So like, what?
Friendship circle?
No one does friendship circles.
To advantage.
To advantage. Okay. So you're not able to line her up on your first kind of pass, but you're also
I don't kill her.
yeah, you don't kill her. She doesn't take damage. You kind of come in, and what we'll say is it'll give you a boost on your next piloting check. Okay. So she's screaming at you, a little more! And then you get this huge gust of wind that kind of throws you off and you have to peel back a little bit and kind of reset.
Okay.
And we're going to cut back to inside the ship, or inside the train, sorry. And at this point, Jean Grey and Le Box, have gone back to the bar, and they're kind of like, she's like,
Yeah.
giving you the head gesture.
Cara?
And at this point, Box is going,
Excuse me, I have to go deal with this, is what I say to the stormtroopers.
good luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Call 911 if you need help.
so I walk into the bar and
Okay.
I
And you're like, you still have like
Yeah.
sticky drink on your face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she does too.
Yeah.
Hers was more like a beer. Yours was a really fruity drink.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
Well, not that. Never that. Next time, not that.
You were just standing there talking to him and I was trying to get your attention.
Tell me that the codes were done.
The codes aren't done, that's the problem.
What's
They're
the
stuck
problem?
at 50%.
I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know how to fix it either.
Well, then talk
This-
on your. You be the one that looks stupid. Talk to your ear thing and figure it out.
What's the ship's alternative name again?
Old Blue.
Oh, Blue, come in.
I do not have time for this right now.
In the background. You better make time. The code decryptor is stuck at 50%.
Have you pressed next?
Yeah, it's asking. No, it's asking for a decryption code. Do we need to enter something manually? You're gonna make a computers check, but it's gonna be very hard because you're troubleshooting this hacking program.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
I did, and it reset, and now it's back to 50.
That's gonna start the
what's-
download all over again.
Okay, I'm gonna remote in real quick.
Yep. So go ahead and make me a. We're gonna say 2 purples and a red,
Okay.
and I'm gonna flip a destiny point to make it a second red. Brr.
While they're doing that, can Kara be messing?
Because if you despair, then the train is aware of your presence.
While they're doing that, can
Yes.
Kara be messing with her comlink to see if she can get it on the radio frequency that
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
officers on the
Go
train
ahead and
are
roll
using?
me a easy perception.
Okay, cool.
This one was not included because it's where
Do
I
you still
normally
need
stack
to
my
see what those
dice.
say?
What? No.
You said easy, right? That's just
Yeah.
one.
I'll give you a setback because you have drink on your face.
And I'm angry.
One success and one threat. Or, sorry, one advantage.
Oh wow, good job.
Lots and lots of things.
Yeah. Okay,
3
so
success.
one in success, 1 advantage. So you're able to kind of talk
Remote in.
talk Jean Grey through
Click
it.
next. There's not a box! Yes, there is.
I don't see where it is. Sorry, I don't see the box.
I moved the
At
whippy
this
mouse.
point, the bartender's like, He's like looking at the stormtroopers.
It's definitely like a droid by.
Hold on, I'm on with
He's
tech
an
support.
alien. He's definitely like a bug-looking alien. What was that?
Hold on, I'm on with tech support.
I can't get my data pad to work. Ugh. Right, so we get it progressing again, but or it says it looks like it's primed and ready to progress again, but you need to be within range once again.
It's all good to go. Just got to get back with the cylinder.
What happens if it stops again?
It's not supposed to stop again, is it? Let me know.
Okay.
Woo!
That's the last one I'll do for you. The rest you got to do.
I
Whenever
thought that
it
was.
feels-
No, those are her. Yeah,
Oh,
she's still on
okay.
open comms too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That those were green.
Yeah, I need to see a little bit more adrenaline junkie from you.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point, she's trying to punch a bird as it goes by. Where are you, rat bastard? Where is she? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna cut back up to the ship as you start. Sorry, I'll give you a moment to formulate a plan for the stormtroopers round 2.
Okay.
Okay, back to the ship.
Okay. Same.
Same thing. You have a boost.
Difficulty?
Yep.
Come on, Remy, we really need to do this.
Get me closer, Remy!
Oh, by the way, I had
Okay.
good luck with
And
getting the.
I would give you a setback because you're starting to doubt yourself a little bit, but that would be something you remove with
Yeah.
your piloting.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and spend one of our
Okay.
destiny points. Well, that's not good. No.
Needs to be nice and loud.
Well, I succeed. I have 1 success.
Okay.
3 advantage,
Okay.
and a sterling roll,
Which translates
to a despair.
Okay. All right. So you succeed in getting her onto the top of the
You're gonna
train.
lose a limb.
How would you like to use your advantage? I have a way. How many do you have?
3.
Okay. It'll cash in all 3 though.
I want her to be safe,
Okay.
is kind of what I'm thinking.
She's gonna hit the train pretty hard with that despair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll!
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to use your despair, or do you want to use your advantage?
Is that an option to
Do you wanna
use
use
my
your
despair?
advantage?
I would choose not to use my despair.
I'm going to use your advantage if you don't.
To use the advantage.
I'll
Okay.
put that despair
All right,
in
you're
my
taking a
pocket for
critical
later.
hit.
Okay.
What is your numbers, or how many critical hits do you already have? You're taking your first crit, so there's no extra numbers added there. Okay, so 34 is you slam into the top of the train and you are stunned. The target is staggered until the end of your next turn. So that is an easy crit. So, like I said, it's an easy crit, so you write it down. And
I blame you.
Me?
Yep.
I've been dealing with your girlfriend.
Yeah, and you know how hard it is to focus with that?
Right in your ear, too. Oh, no.
Okay.
They have to touch too.
Ricky Fontaine, your 3 advantage is you look over on the sensors and there's another ship coming in hot.
Oh. Wonderful.
Okay, we are going to cut
We got
back.
company.
And with that, we cut back to the interior of the train. We've got company.
Awesome.
She's on the train, right?
She's on top. She just.
That's actually what happened.
That's where the scene
I saw
starts.
like the scanners, and I was like, "We got company." Bam!
Oh,
So we're gonna cut back to these guys.
I
and then-
felt that up here. I'm sorry.
Woo! She's okay. She's okay.
Round 2!
Again!
Okay, so we cut back to interior train. Your approach. What's your plan?
I reach up and take one of Bria's earrings off. Not Bria. One of Jean's
'Kay.
earrings off. But I do it stealthily.
Okay. So she doesn't notice.
No, she knows.
Okay, because I was like, that'd be pretty hard for her not to.
No,
know.
she notices. She just stares at me, and then I walk back to the stormtroopers.
Okay.
And I also grabbed it. When she spilled the drink on me, did it get any on them?
I mean, she was standing between them.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so I steal a towel from the bartender also.
Hey, you can't take that.
Yes, I can.
Bar use only!
So then I walk
What's funny is
back.
it is the bar top rag though, so it's
Yeah.
a little sticky and wet already. So you head back. Okay.
Yeah, I head back, and sorry about that, guys. I think I did sleep with her husband.
Nope. That's really not any of our business or imperial
But here's
business.
a towel. She got some of that sticky drink on you. It kind of really shows up on your white uniform.
The captain's not gonna like this.
Oh, jeez.
No. And
That's
also,
the problem with these stormtrooper uniforms.
They
is
show everything.
everything gets on them.
she lost an earring back here. Can you help me find it? I think they're one of the last good things from her husband before I slept with him. So she'd really like that back. I told
I'm
her.
really confused.
I told her
You know,
I'd
you're
come
kind of a
find it.
homewrecker.
Mike,
I mean, I try not to be.
should we
It just happens.
move along, or
I
should
really
we-
don't mean for it to happen.
I mean, this sounds like a Corsac issue to me.
But
Yeah.
I just need to find her earring. Like,
Look?
can I just look around for it? Like, I won't
maybe,
disturb you.
Maybe when the train
I'll-
is finished.
I won't disturb you, and I promise that my droid won't come back
Ma'am,
here.
we have a
this
very
sounds
important
like
job.
this sounds
Fights.
like a charm skill to me.
Or deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
Deception
Because she
or
has
charm?
the earring in her hand.
They don't see
She's
that.
just asking them to help her look for him, so she's charming them. Yeah. So charm.
So charm?
Yep.
Okay.
It is going to be. I'm going to flip a destiny point. I'm going to say it's 2 purples and a red. And you just brought the towel over, so you didn't help them with the
No, I
drink or
did.
anything. Oh, you did?
I was going to.
You were
but
going
then
to,
we
but you
continued
didn't.
The
Otherwise, I would have
conversation.
given you a boost.
So I
Can we borrow that real quick? Which is terrible because it's just gonna smear
Okay,
too.
hold on.
It's plastic. It's wipe off, especially with the wet rag.
Do not.
But it's already sticky,
No.
so
turns to this, so you have
Yes.
2 advantage.
2 advantage.
So,
I don't know how to spend that, so you spend it.
I don't.
I have no idea.
Ma'am, we are on duty right now. We cannot help you find your home-wrecking earrings. Move along.
Can I just look for them, though?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I
not
want
gonna
to-
stop you looking for something.
That advantage
to-
will be they'll let you, but they're not gonna. You've already distracted them enough, and like their boss is kind of looking at them, and they're
Okay, but looking for, I'm close enough to the door, right?
yeah, you're
Okay.
and you're doing like super awkward, like on all fours,
Yeah.
like a contact is missing.
Earring.
Yeah, and Bria's like, "Do you need me to come over and splash you with more drink?"
No!
You don't even put your hand. You just yell that out loud, and the stormtrooper.
Ah!
I'm
Set
sorry,
for
I
stuns,
touched,
just in case, Mike.
sorry, I touched something gross.
Everything okay down there?
No, it's really gross and sticky.
Yeah, and this is funny too, because like over the stormtrooper's shoulder, like your rear is facing them, and you're like, "I just touched something really sticky. It's fine."
It's gross.
And they're just like, "This isn't in the handbook, Mike."
Yeah, we're fine. We just got a B6 over here.
There's a code for it?
Drunkenly like looking for earrings. Yeah.
Looking for home wrecking earring.
Those Imperials are very thorough.
Okay. I have nothing else. I'm just going to keep looking on the
All
floor
right.
for as long
So
as
we
I can.
cut back to the ship.
So now that I'm logged into the data pad, can I see the kind of display as it's tracking?
The now, if you want to stay in there, you do run the risk of the ship detecting
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
Then-
So that was just a temporary link, and then you disconnected it. So you definitely have to retract the or like retract the thing, or I don't know. You have some stuff that you could do.
Yeah.
You're still you notice the ship if you want to do any follow up.
Yeah, can I do, like, some scanners on it?
Yeah.
See
So this
what
could be
it is?
perception or computers.
It'll
me,
be
character
about
sheet.
the same either way.
All right. what
Okay,
are
I
you
have
doing
one.
while
In,
he's preparing.
I'll do a perception.
Okay.
Did you say we've got company incoming?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay. Then I'll just point at Anders. Just be like, finish retracting! And just kind of... You unclipped yourself, right? Once you made contact.
She has a handlebar that's pulling her up.
Quick clips!
Okay.
I'm gonna run for the gunnery turret.
Okay, I'm gonna make this a.
Visual scan.
Well,
Yep, this is gonna be a 2.
I was like, are you going to run or are you going to hobble?
It's gonna be a 2 with a
Quick
setback because you just slammed the captain to the top of the train.
Yeah, I feel
And you know you're gonna hear about it
So you get
later.
a bug
Kinda
you get
bad
a
about
boost from
that.
your last roll, don't you?
that was already used.
Oh, never
No.
mind.
Okay,
To harm the captain.
and so you're doing what?
I'm running for the gunnery turret. As I can.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
My only concern is, would you run straight for the gunnery turret with just we've got company? I guess that was a little bit more.
We are on
managed.
a heist.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, that one was that way. Well, okay, so I end up failing with 1 advantage and 1 triumph.
Okay, so you don't see the ship coming in.
I can't make out what it is or whatever.
You don't even see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you spot it on sensors, and then you look up and you can't see it, and you look back down on sensors, and it's gone.
Are we getting ready for big alligator
Okay.
tears?
What is your? You have advantage and a
I
triumph
have
symbol.
an advantage and a triumph.
Okay, you have 1 advantage. So what would you like to do? What insignificant thing?
I really don't know.
You relieve a strain because you're like, maybe there isn't a ship.
Huh. Yeah, if I had strain.
Perfect. I think during the train heist, everybody should just have 2 strain right now, so you alleviate one of them. You're doing a train heist. That's a very stressful situation. So how about this with your triumph? Up ahead, there's this kind of jagged pass where the hypertrain was kind of cut out of this as a more direct route. Mm-hmm. And so you're going to, with this upcoming piloting kit, so you still have to maintain pace with the train and stuff like that, especially if there is another ship coming in. We'll say on your next piloting check, you get to upgrade green to a yellow freely.
Okay.
Cool. Right, so we are going to... You're running to the gunnery turret. You're on top of the train.
I need to know what the codes stand.
Kind of... yeah, so we're going to cut back into the train. And you're definitely feeling like your time of dinking around looking for an earring is running short.
I don't know how to secretly. Can I like touch my ear and just say I need help?
Ma'am, we're not gonna help you. We already said so.
Oh, you should though.
You still like your extra rump in there.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm just like
I just
Wiggle,
need
wiggle.
some help. Yeah.
please.
Kyle, or what is the name? Carl.
Carl.
Carl's like, Mike, I'm married, man. You should go help her with this earring.
I don't know if the captain would do that. You know what? I'm gonna say you told me to do it. You'll take the heat for this one.
Okay, so roll me a charm check, and I'll give you a boost because Mike is single.
Why'd you get married when you were on Tatooine?
It was on the ghost tour. I better.
Oh, you got married to a ghost, huh?
No, we saw the ghost together.
No wonder I haven't seen her.
Mike, you never come over for potlucks.
It's awkward.
Yeah, because you're single.
Because she's a ghost.
Alright, roll it.
Cruelty. Thank you. Oh, well, that counts.
Now I feel like Carl definitely has to be a bigger character in this game. He's friends with Anders. His friendship circle. He's married to a ghost.
So I didn't succeed,
Maybe that one stormtrooper that always.
but I
survives.
have a triumph and 3 advantage.
Okay, so
So
we'll-
I did, but
So
I
you
didn't.
count the
still don't.
success
No,
for
you
the triumph?
still. Did you count the inherent success in the triumph?
Oh no, I did not.
Okay, so you do succeed.
I do succeed with the
So
triumph.
Mike
Rules.
is definitely going to help you out. What would you like to spend your triumph and advantage on?
Did you say Mike was single?
Mike is single. He's a young single stormtrooper in this crazy
guarding
rat-
a train.
Yeah, in this crazy space rat race. We'll let you think about that. We'll come back. You have 3 advantage and 1 triumph. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jean Grey gets back on the comms and she goes, "It's Bruto. Damn it! What's your something? Arcus. I don't remember
Cole?
code name. Cole. It's stuck again, and this time there's not a next button.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive there's no next button. Look, I'm a doctor, not a computer technician, damn it.
Damn it, Cole.
Damn it, Cole.
I'm a doctor, not a technician. So I guess I'll swing by the terminal in engineering on my way to the church.
Okay, roll me another computers check. And I'm going to flip a dark side point.
Okay, so still hard difficulty.
Yep.
With him. Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a setback because we've got company is still applicable and you don't have time for this show.
Concerns me. Jeez Louise. Dude, this is like
Okay,
what
do you
I
have
do.
your stuff figured out yet?
Well, I have what I want to do, but I don't think you'll let it go.
Okay, here. We're going to cut back while you...
Can I use my...
Oh, hey.
Can I... Well, I want to use my triumph to somehow get in the door, but I need Vox to be with me.
How about this?
My triumph be
your
that
triumph
he can
is
take
you-
this 15-minute
No,
break
he-
to go
he
to a
comes
quickie
over.
with the Twi'lek.
Mike is pleased.
Is that what you want to spend your triumph on?
Only if he lets me bring... Not like Vox to watch because he can't.
To record it?
No, but I can't.
Mike is into some weird shit, which is why he's single.
But like the whole reason is because Vox needs to get past these guys
Ain't no
to
lady
wherever.
can tag him.
So here's... We'll shape that. You can definitely distract Mike and hang out with him in the refresher soon.
Okay.
In the train refresher or the first class booth, right?
Probably the
and
first class. She's a little classy.
with your triumph,
Mm,
you
sure.
could with your mix of triumph, sleeping with a stormtrooper on a train.
They're not even people.
How does that make you feel?
So we're going to say that with your advantage in triumph, if this is your plan, you could actually just steal the code cylinder from him.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you don't
do
even
that.
need the code. Yeah, you don't even need the code. You actually just have the card key to get in.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Okay, we'll cut back to
That's
that maybe.
canon.
Okay, we'll go. All right.
Have
So,
sex with Stormtrooper.
Mike. His name is Mike.
Mike, it's very important.
You know what I'm saying.
He's gonna call.
He's gonna call, but you're gonna give him your
No,
friend's
he
comlink
probably
number.
gets the real one. I feel like that could come back and help us later.
You give him the imperial comlink number.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
Yeah, there's just a whole wall of fan art that's gonna happen where Triz is in Stormtrooper, like a fashionable cosplay.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah. Oh, deal. Moving on. How'd you fare?
1 success, 1 triumph, 3 advantage.
Okay, so you succeed in getting
Clicking
this.
next again.
But you don't even need
Cart's
it
sake.
anymore.
He doesn't know that, and that hasn't happened yet. Mistakes were made. Sacrifice.
No, the captain was.
You gotta take one for the crew.
You wanted to anyways, don't you?
It's gotta make the big choices.
Yeah. Okay, so you are able to get the progress going again. What would you like to use your advantage and or triumph?
I would like to use my triumph to be able to establish a secure connection between
Okay.
the two.
Yeah.
Because
So
I
you
am
are
tired
linked-
of this nonsense.
Yeah, you are linked into the comm links, and you have set up this kind of ghost in there, so you can absolutely see what's going on through the. Yeah, and her name is Shannon. All right, and your advantage.
I have 3 to use with a computer.
Okay, you are able to. The data pad is also has a basic information with the train as well, like.
It's connected to the
here's
train's Wi-Fi.
features. Exactly, and so you can use your. We'll use your advantage. Your advantage will be to ghost. Your triumph is that you are using the train's sensors, and you can detect if they detect you and when, and all that stuff, other stuff, right? So you're hacked into the train sensors.
I'm in the train.
Okay. If you guys flip a light side point, I'll give you a advantage. Okay. There is definitely another ship coming in, and it's a faint sensor bleep. It's definitely detected on sensors, but it's kind of ghosting in and out. It probably has some sort of advanced kind of sensor jamming or sensor cloaking system. Okay.
Remy, we got a ship coming in.
And Remy, who didn't see a ship, who was...
I can see it on the train sensors. Barely.
Hold on, let him respond.
Well, I said we had something coming in, but I figured the computer was just acting up.
It does do that from time to time.
But there is one?
Yeah, I'm in the train sensors right now, and
Thought you were in cargo bay.
I do a lot of things. We've got Anders back in the cargo bay. He's just real
Anders
in
is
the...
back in the cargo
So
bay?
are you still on the ship, or did I drop you with the captain?
No, I'm on the ship.
So, how are you in train sensors?
Computers, hacking. This is what I do.
This is gibberish. Just
Look, I can explain it later. It's a complicated process. I don't know if you comprehend
he's
it.
really good at computers. The thing is going again.
Your girlfriend doesn't even know where next is.
I mean, look. Okay, she's strong and capable woman. Okay, that's why I let her go down there. But
It doesn't have the same spacebook looking next, is why I didn't see it.
Just ignoring her now.
that's not a next, Bria.
Creepy goes,
This is for official comms only. That's a thumbs up. It means like.
oh, then I'm liking our status update.
This button says next.
I hate that she's
Can
being
you read
stupid
it
already.
in Arabic?
Be very smart.
Very smart.
No, she's adopted.
She's just not tech
She
savvy.
has a rank in computers.
Oh, God. We all have off days.
It's the stress.
She is not a criminal.
Yeah, it's the
That's
stress
yeah.
of the situation, and then she's about to see Var/Kara take a stormtrooper into their first
She's-
class.
And then Vox
Efficient with
follow
Microsoft
promptly. Okay,
Remy, Bogey should be coming in at year 2.
Okay.
the Minox says.
Good old Minot. She's a lot of fun.
Oh, jeez.
This is for official comms only. Get off the comms.
What is going on?
You.
You're holding on for dear life.
I am. I've got
And way too
pride.
involved in this, too.
All right, so here's the deal. Both of you can make either... Well, you can make a perception. You can make perception or computers to spot this ship again if you so desire.
Does Remy get a boost because I told him where to look?
Does Remy know where to... Does Remy know how to tell time?
He's a pilot.
He knows where 2 o'clock
No,
is.
he has a digital chronometer, so it's like, no, it's 5:20.
2's in the middle.
Straight ahead. Roger that. I kind of like the idea that Remy can't tell time.
Yeah, he knows the hands positions, though, because he's a pilot.
He only has...
He flew in formations. He's got to know those.
Did he, though? No,
He was in a TIE squad.
I'll allow it.
So I'm doing a perception.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's my difficulty?
Considering you're on the...
What does looking while screaming on a train mean?
So, yeah, we'll say for... Are you doing computers or...
I think I'm going to do perception again.
Okay. So I'm going to make it 2 with a setback for you, and I'm going to make it 3 for you.
And that from the triumph was for any check or just the piloting check?
The next piloting check.
That's a Sterling roll.
1 fail.
Okay.
I got 3
So you're
successes
convinced that
and
there
1
is no
direct.
ship. It's not on sensors. You can't see it.
Somehow he's on the train and on the ship at the same time.
He's not. He's speaking in tongues at this point. Really. All right. What'd you get?
I got 3 successes and 1 threat.
Okay. So you definitely see a ship coming in hot. It is a sleek, gorgeous-looking Nubian spaceship. It's about the same size. It's about the same size as yours.
It's really nice.
Nubian is from like episode 1. It's those sleek silver metal chrome-looking ones.
Oh,
It is
okay.
not, as far as you can tell, it doesn't look imperial.
Is it gonna be Bango?
I heard you guys were doing a heist!
What is Bango's heist business name?
Bango's break-ins.
Bango's what?
Bango's break-ins.
Bango's B&E. All right. Okay, so
Just different from his hotel service, Bango's B&B.
oh, okay. Cool. So you
get
definitely
mixed up a
see
lot.
it. Remy's on the comms denying that there's a ship.
Remy, it's right there! I can see it from here!
There's a mountain coming up, people. Everybody get your shit together.
Look, I'm supposed to do one thing on this crew, and that's fly the ship, and I'm flying the ship.
Okay. So we are going to approach the mountain now. You can either take a kind of safer piloting check and kind of go way above and over and kind of pick up speed coming back in, or you can try and fly in the gap, which is incredibly dangerous.
Make good choices. Use the force.
I'm gonna fly through the gap, because if there is a ship, it's also dangerous for them to fly through the gap.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you're on the back of the train. I'm going to have you take 2 more strain because there's another ship approaching on your guys' train heist.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, are we on the wrong train?
All right. Okay, so I'm going to have you start building up your piloting.
Okay, I got a free upgrade on this one. What's the difficulty gonna be?
Yeah, so flying through the crack, you do get the free upgrade.
Is it piloting or is it a cool ship?
I'm going to say it's just a hard, but I am going to make it an inherent red built in.
Okay, well then I would also like to flip a destiny point to upgrade to a final yellow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Please don't
nah,
externalize
sorry.
us.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, down below, right? The camera is like a wide shot. The Kobolt Krayt is like, okay, everybody, hang on.
Hang
and then
on to
it
your
starts
butts.
to turn sideways, and Anders
Thank
is
God
like,
for artificial gravity on
yeah.
the ship.
So you're still at the tech station, like you buckle up. Well, but in Atmo, it doesn't have that because in 7, BB-8 is getting launched all over the place.
Continuity issues. It's not like Han ever did any exciting maneuvers.
No, he just yawed lazily to the left.
You're not going
Okay.
to feel that.
So while he's figuring that out, right, tilting the ship, Anders and everybody's screaming down below, the camera pans down and into the train car, and Vox has this stormtrooper by the hand, leading him, or sorry, not Vox, Var. Kara. And I guess, is there a conversation happening? Like, how did you get this poor stormtrooper to come with you in the first place?
Well, we found the earring.
Okay,
So, and then I
thank the Force for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We found the earring, and I asked him if he wanted to come return it with me since he helped me find it.
Okay.
Mike looks over at Carl, nods, and then switches his radio frequency. It's like, hey, Steve, cover me. I'm going to take a 10.
One of the other stormtroopers gets up and takes a. He's like, I gotta take a leak. And then he switches it just back to Carl and him, and he's like, in this Twi'lek. Mike is into some weird shit. That is canon. That was previously established.
I will tell you all about it later. Nothing fun you can do with your ghost wife.
She's a real woman. Mike calms off. All right, so we just super quick cut to the scene. Are you going to the refresher, or are you going to your
No,
cabin?
we're going to the cabin.
Is Box coming with?
No, Box was only gonna come with if it was gonna happen behind the door.
Okay. Okay. So you
then
guys
you
go
can
back to the cabin. It just has this quick smash cut of the door just getting burst through, and you're like ripping stormtrooper helmets and armor off, and you guys are making out passionately. It cuts back to up
And
in
I
the
shoved
ship.
the codes under the bed, and he doesn't notice it. Under the the.
This is not Var's first, what would you call this?
Rendezvous.
Stormtrooper raping?
I think he's more than into it. It's fine.
Are you?
Oh my gosh. He's like licking his recharge pack. He's like, you ever done this before? He gets a little arc going through.
No, you all owe Var a bunch of shit.
No.
After
Nobody
this.
knows what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part is you
No,
now
she.
have
No, I feel like
Yeah.
she pressed her ear thing so people would have some knowledge of what's going on.
We're getting a play-by-play
You guys just-
from...
You guys just hear it.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did you roll on your last thing or whatever?
It's a triumph
Okay.
and
Yeah.
success.
Yeah. Okay, so we cut back to the ship. You have done your piloting check?
Yeah, I got 2 success and a threat.
Okay, perfect. So you're able to fly in there. You get a little too close to one of the ledges, so you're going to take... that is going to be system strain as well as personal strain.
Okay. How much system strain?
Just one each.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use that and take all of the strain.
Okay. All right, and then we... you hear Anders and Bruto...
Because I did it on purpose.
Remy!
And the other ship flew in too. It's a much smaller kind of cylindrical profile, so it's easier to kind of navigate this run as well.
It's not about the size. It's about how you use it.
Okay, we're not going to make the joke about the cylindrical ship entering the crevice. We're just not going to make that. We're going to
that's
take the
too
high
easy.
road. We're going to take the high road and not make the joke about
And
the
fly right
cylindrical,
through that crevice.
silver chrome shaped ship just plowing into the mountainous crevice. That,
Now, does
yeah.
that ship have any harmonic frequencies maybe coming across the frame of the ship?
It very well
From
could,
the,
absolutely.
Air cutting. I mean,
Absolutely.
it is flying directly
it
behind us.
would
so-
almost look like it was ribbed from
or even just shaking.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
pretty much everything has vibro technology. There could be a vibro ship.
This is
it's
true.
a special kind of deflector they have.
There's vibro knives, vibro pencils.
Yeah,
I mean,
but no, the ship just flies in between the two mountain cuts, and nothing sexual happens, except for inside the train.
Yeah, it's like inside the train. It's happening.
Okay, so you are on top of the ship. Behind you, troopers with magnetic boots jump out of the bottom of the ship and land on the train. And they appear to be goons of sorts. Definitely not imperial. Definitely mercenaries, scum of the earth looking types. And they start kind of magnetically walking up towards the train towards you. You're still not sure where to go, so you've kind of been like hanging on pretty tight, but there is definitely company on top of the train as well. and this ship is behind your guys' ship, so they probably have no idea what's going on.
Guys, I've got company down here.
Company?
Stormtroopers with magnetic boots. Damn, why didn't we think
No,
of
these
that?
are not stormtroopers.
Oh, they're not?
No, these are just like
Okay.
goons.
Okay. Goons.
The goons have goggles.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Where did they get those
to
boots?
bring your goggles when
Yeah.
you're
In fact,
walking on a train.
we fast forward to after you guys see these guys, and then we flash back to the Imperial surplus store, and you guys saw these guys buying goggles right ahead of you in line. In fact,
One guy puts one on and steps in front of a fan.
yeah, and you're like, oh shit, we should get goggles for our train heist.
There's a couple of them having a conversation. They're like, 1 for $3 or 10 for 10. Like, might as well get 10.
Come on, this is
It'd be stupid not to. We got a big train heist later. You got a train heist? We got a train heist. How crazy is that?
What time does your train heist start?
Later. Oh yeah, ours is at 4. Yeah. Okay, we cut back to current time.
Just deal with them.
How? There's nowhere for me to go.
Do what you do.
Make them go boom.
Krablet, get off the comms.
All right.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're drawing your weapon. Mm-hmm. Okay, right. So we're gonna cut back. No, we'll stay here. So
Okay.
the mountain splits again, open air. You lay the ship out, and you kind of take a little bit higher, and the other ship kind of pans out next to you. And you guys are kind of like just flying, kind of next to each other for a second, just being like awkward as like you're.
Holy crap, there is another ship here.
It's like this gorgeous, sleek silver ship. Yeah, definitely came out of the mountain. Did not make any sort of
Nice and
climatic.
clean.
Yep, nice and clean. No mess. Right.
It's a clear exit, Teflon coating.
Yep. No problems. No cleanup afterwards. No nothing. Just exits the
Now that
crevice.
it's out and flying side by side, though, the shaking, the turbulence has stopped.
Of course, yeah.
Because
yeah.
they're not flying in our jet.
Yep. It just goes to the kitchen, makes a ham sandwich, and goes to bed.
Wrap it up, put it all on it.
That joke is finished, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So.
Thanks for
So it's the
watching.
canyon.
No.
You know, if that was 10 minutes from now, I'd say that's session, but it's not. So we've got. What's your strategy? You have no idea what their intentions are. They're not drawing weapons or anything.
So I have my hand on my gun, ready
Okay.
to shoot. I'm also holding on.
Ask them for directions.
I'm
You're looking
holding
for
on.
car 5? Yeah, that's down that way. Is it cutting a hole on top of the
We're just looking in car 3. That's what we're after. You looking for some art too?
This thing's jam-packed full of it.
I'm hanging on to the train with my other hand,
Yep.
so I don't fly off or.
So are
anything.
you like prone just holding on to the train?
I guess so.
Okay, because we never really discussed what type of equipment you had. But the magnetic boots definitely sounded like a good idea at this point, so you don't have those.
She just wanted to jump.
Yeah.
They're on the damn ship.
Anders looks over and goes, oh shit,
Her boots.
her boots.
As the reel comes up.
Yeah.
Hey, Var.
Oh
Or
my
hey,
God.
Triz.
Yeah, no, here's the deal.
Or,
Let's flip a light
Bravo.
side point.
Bravo.
We're gonna flip a light side point, okay? And Anders throws the boots out, and they go, "Ba-doof, ba-doof," and they land, and you do a really cool jump, land in the boots, right?
And of course, it's the future, so they auto lace and sink.
Of course. Well, it's not the future. It's a long time ago, but it's very far away.
Time dilation.
Yeah, it's very far away.
Yeah,
So yeah.
There's the technology.
Yeah, it's there.
We have
And
the technology.
I know we got in this argument last time, but landlines can text, okay? I know we talked about it before. They can text. Okay, you jump in your cool... It's the past, but really far away. That's the difference.
Thanks, Anders.
That wasn't me.
You're welcome. Oh.
Get this monkey off of the comms, like, seriously.
Who gave him a comm link? Trump. Or Fromp, sorry.
Lifrom. So,
I now have those magical magnetic boots that were obviously a very good idea.
Now it still makes it incredibly hard to walk, right?
Uh-huh.
You're kind of walking around like Frankenstein's monster
Yeah.
up here. I mean, you almost do normally, like
I
in
was going to
heels.
say, that's
Yeah.
not much different than usual.
It's just a little more rough because they're magnetic.
Yeah, yeah.
Triz
You
is
got
not
a
a-
little bit more swagger in it now. Yeah.
Triz is not really a graceful creature.
No.
I have like no coordination.
You have an agility of 4 though.
Yeah,
that's
true.
pretty good. Yeah.
True.
You're graceful when you want to be.
It's all hand dexterity, though.
Right?
Yeah. And
really is.
grinder lawn chair.
Oh god.
I mean, that was more of a brawl.
No, we don't talk about that. That was a deal.
That was an in-character deal. I'm GMing this right
We
now.
talk about
Okay.
it.
Look, if she's hooking up with Mike, like this, it's canon. Okay.
Mike
All
is a
right.
character now.
I'm gonna add him to the list.
List
Okay.
of NPCs.
So,
And Carl, because he has a ghost wife.
Mike and Carl. And I'll even throw in Steve. Hell, it'll be buy one get two free. It'll be like the goggles.
We're gonna run into them on all of our train heists.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Okay, so eventually they're going to be stop
Or maybe
assigned to trains.
just one.
Every single train they're on, it gets robbed. Man, we got to really do a better job.
I'm not good at
bad at
trains.
this.
Like,
We are just really bad at guarding trains.
I'm just
Okay.
too busy boning all these girls on trains.
It shouldn't be that hard to
I'm
guard a
pretty
train.
sure.
It looks like
It's
the
a-
same girl, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought her name was Kara, though.
She keeps giving me different names. I swear. I think I know
No,
it's the same
and
girl.
then Steve goes, triplets? All right. So, and then Carl's like, I got married too young. Mike goes, you're not even married. I am too. You bet. Okay, there's a real game happening over here.
Somewhere.
You're still doing cool robot walking though. What's the end?
I'm a robot.
So I
So we need to skip a minute or two
Yeah.
ahead so she can feel bad about
Done.
herself. Yeah.
Who says she's gonna feel bad about it?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some.
that's
Oh my
typical.
God.
This is how Var feels normal.
Just roll this and keep it for a second. Okay, continue.
So, Triz kind of walks towards the, and she's got her gun ready, and she's like, "Who are you?"
Correction.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of look at each other. They go. Yeah, I mean this is it's flying like it's impossibly
Still in a
loud.
canyon.
Yeah. Well, no, it's out.
It's out.
It's out.
Finish
Yeah.
the canyon.
Yeah, the cannon is finished. Yeah.
The cannon didn't finish. The ship is out of the cannon.
Yeah. The canyon will have
Well, I
plenty
don't know.
more
You gotta ask
suitors
that
pass her
canyon.
way this week. She's a busy little canyon. Okay.
She always tells Remy the canyon's finished.
Okay. Yes. Triz, what was
Triz is trying to figure out who they are and why they're there. She's just, on top of a train and has
Roll me a
presence.
perception check. This is going to be a average with 3 setback.
All right.
Can we get a setback, please?
Average is 2.
Yeah. It's 1 setback for the train, right? 1 setback for the wind and like all this craziness happening, and 1 because there's people on the train with you, and this is really surprising.
Yeah.
What were we rolling?
A perception?
Well then.
Not today, we're not.
Not so good.
I think it comes out okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got 2 fail.
Okay, so you failed, and it's just 2 fail.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fail to kind of glean any sort of reason why they're here. You definitely get the sense that like you're getting double-crossed or something, but they don't seem to be hostile quite yet.
Triz calls up to the others.
And
Guys,
they're like still slowly making their way towards you, kind of thing.
guys,
You get out on a train?
What is it?
Yo!
I'm down here with 2 people and I have no idea who they are.
Is it only 2?
There's 3.
3 people.
I just threw her space boots out. It was really cool.
I thought that wasn't.
Good job.
Good thinking, Anders.
Yay!
That was me!
You just hear a sad yay. And then,
That was me! I might need
And
some
then
backup in
you
a
hear them
minute.
getting into an argument, and then you guys mute their comms.
I might need some backup in a minute. Be ready.
Backup? What do you want?
You want me to shoot the train? I mean, like...
What are you expecting? We got your back, yeah. Go, Captain.
We're here to morally support you.
Yeah.
You got my vote
Nice.
for Captain.
Yeah, it just shuts off.
I didn't vote for him.
Cool. So we cut back to.
Too white. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're
So
thinking, but
I had Var here roll the force die. So you guys finish, right? Mm-hmm. And he.
they both finish.
He's a gentleman after all, that Mike. Yeah. So no, you guys finish, and he's kind of acting a little sketch, and he's like, "You don't mind if I shove off right now, do you?" And he pulls out glitter stem.
Yeah, you can go.
You want one too?
How many you got?
Just the two.
Yeah, I'll just
I've one
take
for. Yeah. So they both do. So,
Oh, yeah, they do it.
Man,
Yeah.
now they're friends for life. They're getting high together.
Yeah.
Why didn't they
Are
do
you
that
like-
before?
Are you like on the job right now?
No, I got 10 minutes. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, let me give you a little secret about being a stormtrooper, right? 95% of the time, you just walk in a straight line or stand somewhere. It's pretty chill.
5% of the time, you die.
5% of the time, you fall into a bottomless pit. It's kind of crazy. But it's whatever. It pays the bills, you know? Yeah. Are you from around here? Like, you finally start talking to each other?
No, I'm not from around here.
Do we need this? Do you want to do this conversation with Mike?
I don't care.
Do you care about Mike? Do you want to get to know him? No, you're just doing
not a-
drugs,
pretty
and you're
much.
like you're holding onto his coat cylinder, going, like you. Oh my god, you guys read each other minds at the same time,
So
and
they
you're
just
like,
get their
I'm
own
gonna steal
minds?
his coat cylinder. I'm gonna steal his coat cylinder. I'm gonna steal his coat cylinder. And he's like, I don't even give a shit if she steals my coat cylinder. I just fucked her.
She earned it.
Oh no! And then he does one of these, and we cut the scene.
Right after the glitter stick, too. Just
Oh yeah. Yep. Cool.
So I'm then going to tell them that I have it.
Yeah. So he walks out. His armor's all janky. The pieces are missing. Like
he's got knee pads where his shoulders are supposed to be.
his shoulder pads on his knee pads. He's walking out with his helmet on his
Gene
side,
think of this?
doing this like swagger walk, and
He put his helmet on though, so no one can see his pupils.
yeah. So he walks back, and he just kind of stands there, and Carl's like, "So."
I'll have to tell you later. I'm cruising.
What's so exciting about going to the bathroom? Steve.
Go away,
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
We don't like you,
Yeah.
Steve.
Steve, we got this.
You're relieved.
Steve, it's fine. Nobody's getting in here. Okay,
Oh.
you can just go sit down now.
Okay, I mean, it was fun hanging out
Go
with you,
back to
Carl.
your
No,
people.
Steve,
If you want to tell me more about your wife sometime, just let me know. I'll...
Steve.
His wife's not real.
I guess I'll see
Mike,
you guys.
stop right now, okay? I'm trying to tell Steve how much of a shithead he is, okay? Steve,
Proceed.
yeah, you're. Maybe when you get your next promotion, we'll think about talking to you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'll see you guys later.
yeah. And then
have a great day.
Mike, he taps Steve and he goes, "See that? That was my bathroom break." And then cue Var as she walks in. Yeah, okay. So you radio up to the crew.
I got the codes that we needed, and I can read people's brains right now.
God damn it, are you high again?
Creamlick!
I look at our, I guess, console on the scanner. Where are we at, percentage-wise?
Oh, you're at 100%.
No, I got the
yeah.
Oh, 100%, okay.
Fine,
Yeah.
Okay,
whatever. I have
you guys
the
ready
clue.
for the distraction?
Oh, no. He goes, "Okay, looks like we just downloaded the codes. Good job, Var." And you're like, "Wait, what?"
Oh,
Yeah, we're all set.
Yeah, we're all set.
whatever.
You think you can incapacitate a couple of guards?
I already did that. You didn't use your chance. Gene, what
I
were
didn't
you
set
doing?
the alarm off yet.
And then Gene goes, yeah, there was some comms interference for a while. You went off comms. What happened?" Vox goes, fromp, 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 fromp.
Damn it, Kara, you're playing it too loose.
Well, I gave you guys an opening and you didn't use it.
I did. That's Mike again.
How'd you get this comm frequency?
She gave it to me. What's up? You guys robbing this train or what?
Do you want to help?
I mean, he is pretty hot. I mean, I think we could make this work.
Would you like a job?
Oh my god.
So what do you have
If you guys
Can I roll a charm
You
to see if he... What would that be? To see if he would help us rob the train.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you get like
You guys are about to pick up another NPC.
We have one final bunk space.
I get a boost, right?
Oh, you.
get to.
I think you get a free upgrade from green to yellow. Yeah.
You know exactly what to tell him. You're reading his mind.
Difficulty. We're having this whole conversation not even on the
Yeah.
comm link. We're
Yeah.
just talking to each other.
Yeah. Carl's like talking to Mike, and Mike is like, "Dude, shut up!
Just give me a second, okay?
I'm mind fucking this girl again. Give me a second."
Thinking about stuff.
What's my difficulty?
To convince Mike to.
Convince drunk down Mike that I just had great sex with.
Yeah.
Well,
to
for him it's
convince
great.
to convince Mike to
It
be
was
your
good.
boo is an average check.
That's two, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. I'm gonna upgrade because if you despair, you're coming off way too clingy all of a sudden. Yeah.
Dang, where'd it go?
Plus one follower.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Changes that.
Mike was very dissatisfied with his position in the Imperial baby.
So I
Doesn't have to
have.
hear Carl's
those
stories
are-
about Shannon
those are
the whole
threats.
time.
Those are
Yeah.
threat, yeah.
I have 4 success. Wait, I'm counting that wrong. I have 5 success and 2 threat.
Okay, yeah, Mike is your
Mike's
boyfriend
gonna help
now.
us rob this train.
Mike, I think you and Mike are like boyfriend and girlfriend now.
We're gonna have to start converting some cargo bays.
Interesting.
And
There
you
are
had how
too
much
few
threat?
private
2.
areas.
What's your threat? I don't know, does Var like being single?
Var does kind of like being single, but she hasn't thought that far ahead right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
She's
Very
more
much
of a like
immediacy.
activity.
Yeah.
That and
Yeah.
she is euphoric.
Oh, that's true. That's
Super
true.
happy right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, if he can keep me supplied with glitter stuff, we're fine.
Oh, it's one of those relationships. Perfect, yeah. Yeah.
I think we've seen
He
all these
can
in
go
our
have his
before.
other girlfriends. I can go have
Yeah.
mine.
Glitter stim,
make her
not
nice.
even once. Okay, so
This is your mind.
we'll resolve this in a moment. I'm gonna have your setback be that you take some strain because
It's glitters.
now you're in a relationship.
So
For now.
how much? 1 or 2?
It's 2.
2.
Yeah. Cool. So
Okay, plus one follower. He's a stormtrooper.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Okay, so we cut
Doesn't
back.
have a code cylinder though.
We cut back to the ship.
But I have.
We cut back to the ship or the train. We'll cut back to the train.
All right.
So are you still
So-
walking towards them?
yeah.
Or? Okay. So we'll just skip to the point where you guys are like pretty much short or engaged range.
So I actually have my gun up and ready
Okay.
to shoot. Like, who are you and why are you here?
So they, as you're kind of aiming more weapons at them, some of them pull melee weapons, and only one of them pulls a kind of old-fashioned slug thrower rifle, but the other one has like an axe. It has a little hand axe, and they kind of lean in, and they say, "How about this? There's more of us than you. What are you doing here?"
I'm just hanging out. What are you doing here?
We're robbing this train.
Oh, what are you looking for?
You want to be friends?
You might be able to help me. I might be able to help you. What are you looking for?
We're here to steal this dipshit Imperial officer's art collection.
Hey, us too. We just really hate him, right?
I think this is where we call it a session. With a bunch of people trying to steal an art collection randomly,
We got a stormtrooper.
and Var collected one stormtrooper with drugs. I think we're going to call that a session. So thank you very much. That is our session for this week. We will return with the great train heist next week, and we will see you later. We're not going to make the joke about the cylindrical ship entering the crevice. We're just not going to make that. We're going to take the high road. We're going to take the high road and not make the joke about the cylindrical,
right through that crevice.
silver chrome shaped ship just plowing into the mountainous crevice.